You guys, my name is Abby and I'm the owner of Bold Boutique, and I wanted to come on here and talk about Market. It's been about 2 weeks since I've gotten back from our buying trip for fall, and I thought it'd be fun just to kind of do like a little question and answer about Market, what to expect, and then also show some of my favorite things that I found and a few of the trends that I saw that I'm really excited about. First things first, I'm wearing the new Poppy tank. This is in the pearled ivory color. And then this is the Happy chunky knit cardigan that is a restock and sold out so well. It's like my favorite just to throw on over like tanks and jeans. It's like a great transition piece and it's really cute and the colors are very happy. So these just went live on the website. And then I'm also wearing, I'm not wearing shoes, but these are the On the Edge jeans. They're like a loose leg. They're my favorite jeans ever. I wear them they're pretty much the only jeans I wear, I feel like, exclusively in fall and winter, so they're really good. Should we jump in? I think we should. So I asked on Instagram a few questions about Market, and we could even just talk about like, I don't know, what to expect when you're there. So I go to the Las Vegas Market. It's called WWD Magic. And yeah, that's what it's called, WWD Magic. But it's the magic show. It gets kind of confusing. There are no magicians there, but it's really fun. It's like it's usually 3 days, and I usually go twice a year. That's one of the questions in here. Often do you go? I go twice a year. I go in February, and that's when I buy for spring and summer, and then I go in August, and that's when I buy for fall and winter. I'm not that big of a store where I have to buy like super far in advance, so I went in August 2 weeks ago, and I bought for things that have already started coming in. So the first one is it worth going to Market for a first time launch, or better to go through online vendors? I really think that's personal preference. I went to Market my very first, like before we launched. So Bolt started in 2018 in March. So I was a senior in college. I knew I wanted to launch right before I graduated. So I went to Market in February. And it's free to go if you have like your business license and things. You don't have to like pay to go to Market. You just have to pay to get there and to stay. So I would recommend, if that's something you can afford, going, just because I think it's so beneficial. Being able to feel the product, you get a really good sense of like trends and what you can be expecting to see. You get to discover so many new brands and designers. I feel like you can find ones that like really align with your vision and your values as a brand, kind of what you, I don't know, just like your brand identity a little easier than like sorting through the millions on these online wholesale markets. They can be pretty overwhelming. And also I feel like I've seen a lot of fake vendors on the wholesale market. So I think it's really good just to go and like, I don't know, learn about like which brands are actually like legit and which ones aren't. And then also, yeah, feeling the product, and I think is really important. So I would recommend going if you can. I would just say know your budgets before you go in. Don't just go like spend crazy. And yeah, I would just say it would be more of like what's the word? Like a learning trip more than it would be maybe a buying trip. Even just going and seeing what the vendors are, and then maybe going back and ordering online when you have like a better vision of what you want. But I definitely think it is beneficial to go. I do both. So I go twice a year, and then in between seasons, I just order online. But I know what vendors I love. I know which vendors I trust. And I think that's really helpful. Can anyone go? So no, not anyone can just go. So it's wholesale shopping. So these are priced at wholesale cost, and then I resell them on my site and at retail cost. So they don't allow just anyone to go because they don't want you getting them at the wholesale price that stores are getting. You have to have a business license. I had to get a letter of intent by a lawyer that's saying like she has the intent to sell these clothes, not just keep them for herself. So there were a few like things I had to prove legally, and yeah, you definitely have to be like a registered business to go. Do you just pick out clothes you like and then use them in your boutique, basically? Yeah, that's it. So you go in, and there are like hundreds of designers, thousands of brands, and they all have big booths. And in the booth, they'll have just racks of clothes, and they'll have all their samples for this season. Some even going into like spring and summer, they'll have like a lot of them had spring and summer samples already. And my mom and I will just go up and we just, oh, I like that one. I hand it to the brand rep, whoever's there helping us, and then I just keep going through it. And then they usually put everything in like a rack in the center for all the boutiques or buyers. And then I go through it again at the end and I'm like, okay, I do like this. No, I don't really see this being like a great seller. Put that back. Oh, I don't actually like this fabric. Put that back. Oh, this isn't lined. Or, oh, this has really nice zippers on it. Like I want that. So that's where you kind of like, you start big, you narrow it down, and then you really narrow it down. And then they write me a purchase order, and some of the stuff could ship right away, but usually I'm buying out in like ship date, so they'll have everything marked. Usually they're organized by ship date in the booths. So I'm like, okay, I know that I haven't bought much for October, so I'm only gonna buy or look at this section of October, go through, and I'm ordering by ship date. So that's pretty much how it works. And then they don't charge you until they ship the product. And I usually say like, call to confirm before shipping so that they don't just charge my card and send it. I know it's coming, and if I don't want that item anymore, I can say no, I'm gonna pass on that. So that's kind of how that works. But I'm not just buying things that I like, I also am looking at like what you guys like. I don't love everything on the website. I like everything, but I don't love everything. I wouldn't personally wear everything. We just have different styles, and I'm trying to cater to what you guys like just as much as I catering to what I like, and it's worked out for us and you guys are happy. And I'm never buying anything that I'm like, ugh, but not everything is like my own personal style, if that makes sense. Can other boutique owners take the same style? Yeah. So, these wholesale brands are brands and businesses just like we are. So they are trying to sell to as many customers as they can these styles, and they're trying to cater to a ton of different style boutiques also. So you might see other brands or stores carrying the same stuff that I do. Yeah, totally. What was your favorite item you saw that you can't wait to sell? Okay, so I'm gonna take this and transition this into some of my favorite items, and I'll insert images of all the things that I'm really excited to come in for fall. So this year I was really drawn to a lot of blazer styles and blazer inspired, workwear inspired pieces. I think they're really fun and unique and different. And I love like the fun, crazy color things, obviously, but I also really like more toned down but chic, elevated pieces. But I got a ton of really cool ones. Like this black one has like fun feather trim. I think this would just be so cute for like a girl's night out, a birthday, really chic for like happy hour. I don't know, I just think it's one of those dresses that's really unique and fun, and you just feel really special wearing it. These two that I'm also gonna insert here are leather, which I thought was really cool, and I just thought the cutout detail was subtle but like added a lot of uniqueness to it. I thought the colors were really beautiful. All the leather had stretch, so I was like sold on that. And I think again, it's just one of those styles that's like, this is really cool and not everyone has this, and will help you kind of stand out. And like, I don't know, just things that are really like fun and different is like what I really look for, but also high quality and like wearable. I hate things that are like really cool and unique, but you can only wear it once. So I try to find things that are cool and unique that you can wear over and over again and are gonna be worth like the money. There were really cool bottoms this year, and I think the denim trends have been awesome. I'm loving all of the leather pants. We have been trying to do cool leather pants for like seasons, and they're finally just putting stretch in them. Thank you for creating a stretch leather. So we have a wide leg leather trouser that's coming in. That'll be very chic, and then more like a tight in the leg and then loose at the bottom with the front slit. Very cute, very chic, and I'm excited for both of those. So you kind of get like, if you like the trouser, looser pant, or a tighter one, I got both options, and I'll probably keep both because they're very stretchy. They almost feel like a leather legging. They're very comfortable. And then cargo pants. We got a couple cargo pant options. I got a more like basic neutral version, and then this really cool cobalt blue pair that I think are so fun. And I love that it's like a pop of color, but also like in a style that's like really wearable. So I think that's very cool. And then also there are some cute like leather shorts that I think are great for transitioning, leather skirts, so much leather, honestly. But I'm just so happy that they're creating stretch leather. Like, oh, it's gonna be so great. And then the last trend that I'm really excited for is, or not trend, but things that I saw that I'm excited to bring. There were a lot of really cool, like eye-catching dresses. We're starting to see like the faint influence of the 80s. And I think that comes from one, Stranger Things. I didn't watch that show, but I feel like there's a lot of 80s influence in fashion from that show. And we're just starting to see that kind of come in. I feel like a lot of dresses looked almost too 80s, where I'm like, this literally looks like my mom's prom dress that she kept in our kids dress up bin in the basement. It was like this really bright purple satin dress, and it had all these like poofs and stuff. I saw so many dresses that were almost identical to that I'm like, this is a little too 80s. But there were a lot of cool like modern ones. So this emerald one I thought was pretty, and definitely has like an 80s inspired kind of like draping and gathering on it. And not 80s, but just eye-catching was this pink one. It kind of reminded me of a dress Khloe Kardashian wore. Hers was like that latex material, but the same color, and then it has the jewels, so I think it's actually cuter. But just so many cool eye-catching dresses. I'm also a little tired of like the only silhouette being short and tight. Like I love the baby doll dress. We got a few of those coming in, a few longer dresses, a few sweater dresses, some like long pretty knits that are very classy and very chic. I'm trying to cater to both the girls that love like color and fun and graphics and all the like bright exciting things, and then also the girls that love maybe a more minimal toned down like sleek look, because I love both. I wear both, so I feel like both sides of my personality are that, but then just mix it all with like casual sporty sneakers, so that's me. So that is it. Market is super fun. It's definitely the more like glamorous part of the job, but it's not all fun and games, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard, it's stressful, but I love my job. So if you have any other questions about Market, you can leave them in the comments. Maybe we'll do another video next time I go in February. And I'm excited for you guys to see all the fall styles because they're gonna be amazing. And I can't wait to hear your guys' feedback on them. And yeah, hit the website, get these styles. You don't want to miss out on them. They're amazing. And I love you guys, and I'm thankful for you, and have a good rest of your week.